Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Don't Burn Yourself. Today we're going to be covering salad dressings, two of my favorites, vegan ranch and BGD blue cheese. That's short for best goddamn blue cheese. Hell yeah. And then I'll show you how to dress a salad if you don't have any dressing in your house. Let's rock and roll. That's a lot of onion gone. Well, alright, cool. So, hold on. Wine is vegan. Is my teeth red? Is you changing it again? Is you?
You're good.
How old are you? How do you cook an artichoke? Like a dick. Vegans. Vegans. Vegan ranch, baby. The hillbilly gravy. The love of my life. Ranch dressing. This is really simple, very fast vegan ranch recipe. So let's start right off the bat. Cup of cashews. We use that as our protein, kind of like our emulsifier. Quarter bunch of dill that we're going to chop real fine. We won't be adding it to the blender unless you want your dressing to be green. With that as well, parsley's got also a bunch of chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
So we'll be just finely mincing that as well. We're chopping sick beans. We just put this together. The finer the better. Half a lemon, clove of garlic. We're gonna use a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, and quarter cup of water. When you're making a dressing, you take your aromatic, your shallot, your garlic, and you're just going to want to hit it with your vinegar or whatever acid you're adding. So like in this case, I'm using lemon and I'm using cider. It's perfect. It's going to cut that bite back. So I'm going to add garlic to my blender, raw. And then I'm going to add my acid, my lemon. And you always want to end it with the fat. So, but in this case, the nuts are the fat, so it's kind of, can't go wrong. About a tablespoon of vinegar, brighten it up. Nice good pinch of salt. Cracks of some fresh pepper. And if you want your ranch to be green for St. Patty's Day or something, then you can add your herbs. But for today, we're a little bit away from the St. Patrick's. But we is drinking. There we go. Hell yeah. So, broke up my cashews a little bit. Gonna scrape them sides. And now, all this water, baby. Sick. Oh God. Look at that. Just like you want it. No, thick and creamy. Isn't that crazy? Water and nuts. It makes white ranch. Then we're gonna take our herbs. See, and now our ranch will not be green because we didn't blend them. Oh, look at that. Cool. All right, give it a little tasty. Just a hint of salt. That's all it needs. So maybe like 2 teaspoons at the original. Maybe more acid too. So, always taste what you're making. and you can adjust, and you'll never be upset by it. So this needed more salt and more acid. Yeah, that's money. All right, key tip, vegan ranch dressing, let it sit for a half hour. Let all that herbaceousness come out. So good. So now we're rolling into the best goddamn blue cheese dressing. It's a recipe from my old chef Jack. I'm gonna run you through it real quick. We're gonna start with like a little bit of garlic, some buttermilk, some apple cider vinegar, some Tabasco, some black pepper and salt, and sugar. We're gonna whiz that together. For this dressing especially, it's gonna be a thick boy. It's not gonna be chunky like your classic blue cheese, but it'd be great for dipping or for tossing a dank salad in. We're gonna use a food processor just so our blender doesn't freak out. You know, they panic under pressure. First things first, you want a tablespoon of fresh garlic. I microplane for ease and for flavor. Microplaning gives more of a garlic bite. This is gonna be the deepest blue cheese you ever did eat. About 2 cloves, tablespoon, same thing. Next, we're gonna hit it with our acid, which will be apple cider vinegar, Tabasco, and I already got the black pepper in there. I'll show you. Looks kind of weird. Get that all up on the garlic so the garlic isn't as strong. Salt and sugar, a little bit of garlic schmutz, 2 tablespoons of each, and then the buttermilk. I would eat blue cheese if it was qualified as a soup, and that's a bona fide fact. So we'll get this started. Just get it nice and evenly mixed. Then next, it could get wild. We're taking a pound of blue cheese. Look at that. And you're thinking, why don't you just crumble it up? It's a good idea. It's a really good idea. Make it smaller, make it easier on the machine. Cool. Now it feels like it's all gravy, baby. Ah, look at that. Look at that. 3 cups of mayonnaise, baby. Yeah. We're talking salad dressing for at least a week. Oh, clumpy goodness. Coming straight out of the Hellman's family tradition. Bunch of mayo boys just getting weird and covered in mayonnaise. Playing volleyball in a sand pit with mayonnaise. Looking like a hush puppy. There we go. Sick beans biscuit. That is the easiest salad dressing you can make, probably. All you gotta do is literally cut up a clove of garlic, and then we're there. And now, for the look at that. That's great. That's just what you want. Dippable. There's still so much cheese in here that hasn't been blended up. Oh my God. Oh golly. Look, you can dip your blue cheese in blue cheese. This is insane. Alright. Yeah, feel for clumps. Break them up. Don't damage your machine. Then we're going to give it another whirl. Because we want this to be a finer blue cheese. That's how good it is. I'm about to go back for seconds. You don't believe me? All right. I'm crazy. Yeah. This is the best. You're not gonna find this at a grocery store. I mean, you're gonna find all the part. You know what I meant. Yeah, daddy-o. Real quick, we already covered how to build a salad for the look of it. But I'm going to show you how to do a salad if you don't have any dressing in your house, but you have the components, but you don't want to make vinaigrette. sometimes it's even better not to use vinaigrette. So, for instance, all you need is some good vinegar. This is fine vinegar, some salt, some pepper, a little bit of chili flake for some a little bit of spice, and then something to give it a little bit more body. So I'm going to use a clove of garlic. You don't need to use the whole clove. That seems absurd. You're basically going to make a dressing without having to emulsify it and make it look cool. When you hit your greens and your vegetables with vinegar, it actually like soaks into them better than a dressing would anyway, and you'll get more flavor. Getting it started, classic. It's basically like a deconstructed vinaigrette. So I'll take some vinegar, soak my garlic in it. That'll get that good garlic flavor all throughout. Pinch of salt, pepper, some chili flake. Yeah, because I like it spicy. And then you're going to take something bland. I mean, cucumbers aren't bland, but like they're mostly water. So you can throw these in. Your tomatoes. And then your onion. Kind of get more flavor added to it. Maybe a little carrot. Just to get maybe some of that sweetness to reside. Toss. And I believe the word for this is macerate. But don't ever quote your boy on maceration. I'm not a macerator. No, I am a very heavy macerator. Then you add your greens, and these things can take a lot. So I'll give them more salt and a little more vinegar. Yeah, baby. And some people will toss with tongs. That's not the best. Your hands are like your best tool. They're super gentle. I mean, you can really just love it out, you know. All right, then this is crucial. You're probably wondering, where's the oil? Because all salad dressings have some kind of fatty component. Then you take olive oil or any kind of good oil and you drizzle the oil. Sit and toss it again too. And you're just gonna have a really simple salad. It's kind of I always thought it was weird when people would get oil and vinegar out to eat, but now they're geniuses. They're geniuses. Hell yeah. All right. So that's like a no dressing, but you're still dressing. Everything's getting dressed. Now it's time to get these salads dressed. So, first one, vegan ranch. Here's a little pro tip for you. Bowl, clean. What you want to do is you want to take your dressing, go along the side, just like that. That might be a little bit heavy. Salad, we're going to dump it in. Now the reason I'm going to toss it instead of drizzling it on is because, have you ever had a salad where everything's awesome in the beginning and then you get halfway through and it's good, but then you get to the bottom and there's nothing. All you got is weird greens that have been tempted with dressing, but they didn't get any. Well, this is how we're putting it into that now. So, gently, we're gonna flip it around the bowl and get all that flavor, baby. And you can turn the bowl, make your life a little easier. Yeah, look at that. That's just coated in flavor. All right, back in the bowl we go. Now nobody at our party is gonna be disappointed with the salad. It's not as pretty as the first one, but it's gonna taste better. Next up, blue cheese, baby. Booyah. Alright, so, you may have seen this earlier in the video, but we cooked the steak to top. best eating experience. I'm gonna cut this steak in half, and then I'm gonna cut it against the grain. Blue cheese time, baby. We got our greens in our bowl. We're dressing blue cheese salad. Just gonna do the same thing again. A little light dressing. Lightly dressed in our best goddamn blue cheese. It's gonna change your life. Hell yeah. Okay, this is not crumbly. It's just, oh, it looks bad. Oh god, it's getting worse. So there we have it. 3 salads, all very different, very light, vegan. 2 vegan options. You can't beat it. And then our blue cheese with some steak. Because if you're going to indulge, go all the way. Thanks for watching another episode of Don't Burn Yourself. This has been Tossing Salad 101. Thanks for letting me toss your salad.